Waffle and War. Say hello.
Hello.
Alright.
Hello.
How are we all diddling this week?
Good. It's cooler. It's giving me more energy for paint.
Yeah, I can actually sleep at night, so...
So GW being GW have done what they do best, and they've already updated 11th edition. So they're yeah, as of the 22nd of July. I don't know when it was posted. It doesn't say. Warhammer 40,000 July update. What you need to know. So yeah, it reads to me like it's off the back of the data that they're receiving from tournament match play sort of stuff. I don't know. They talk about detachments and force dispositions, and it looks like they've changed the disposition pointage on them, and they've done bits and bobs, but then they've individually updated all the armies. For example, the Space Marines have had some little bits have changed. Yeah,
That's a lot. I'm looking here on the Warhammer community. Several map layouts for disruption have been amended. So does that mean like all the cards that have the layouts, they're already obsolete?
possibly.
You think they'd play test stuff like this, wouldn't you?
You would think they would build this into their strategy of how to develop a thing would be to get a big group of people to play test it.
Wow.
Rather than wait for the first tournament and then go, interesting.
Well, it appears that there has been some confusion around how the rules work. So, for example, they've clarified that you only generate a single extra CP per battle round. So I don't think you generate an extra CP on each other's command phases.
Right.
They've changed how healing works. I read the little paragraph. It's underneath and stay down. It specifies Necron warriors as an example. And fixing the unkillable super death block, it says. So I don't know how that would change like an apothecary, for example. It mentions about dedicated rhinos and things like that, how everything must start embarked within them. Talks about units can now only use...
It feels like they completely messed up the launch.
It does a bit. It looks like there's some. I've not read it, but it mentions about units can now only use a single move per phase. Stackable debuffs have been removed in a bunch of places. Several units didn't have frame keywords, which is for vehicles. We've clarified which rules specifically allow first turn deep strike, and those are high. The thing is, though, when I looked, I couldn't actually see where the updates for the core rules are. I mean, I may have overlooked it, to be honest. These are for events, really, for match play and events.
No, I think
I'm just going to call it. We're actually on 12 now. That was the launch for 12.
So I've just clicked core rules and keyword, and there's already a universal rules update.
Yep. As of today, 22nd of July, 2026.
But that just talks about stratagems.
Stratagems. Well, I don't know what's going on. Maybe what we should do is be like those... I used to think the guys that played older editions of Warhammer were just being like edgy and cool, but at least they don't update the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... I miss the psychic phase.
Let's go back to 8th.
But I
still love the Perils of the Warp.
The Perils of the Warp was great. Yeah.
I thought they were going to bring that back. I really did.
Maybe 12th edition.
I feel like Psychic, especially for those more like Chaos and Xenos, where Psychic is such a big thing, lore-wise.
Yeah.
So just to brush over it and say, well, we'll stick a Psychic keyword on, but it'll be part of shooting. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know my thoughts on the Shadow of the Warp with the Necrons and how useless as a whole army-wide ability that is.
Yeah.
Or how it has been.
Yeah. So basically, they completely fluffed up the launch of new rules by needing to rewrite the rules less than a month after launch. And
When did the starter sets go up for sale? Was it like
Last
2
week.
weeks ago? Last week, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So if you didn't buy the Armageddon box and you wanted to start 11th edition, you've had like a week before the rules change. Mad.
it's silly. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't think of that they've changed, but they've just clarified. Maybe.
Okay.
But they may have just clarified, and clearly it's to stop the more pedantic members of the community that are trying to interpret the rules to try and win a game, whereas we are quite happy to follow in the spirit of the game and say, that doesn't sound fair, we'll play it like this.
I'm also pretty sure that we've at some point got to the point where we can't agree on it, so we just rolled on it. Which I'm sure... Doesn't it say to do that in the rules, or is that a different game where it says if you can't agree, you roll and the dice decides?
That's probably parent rules, isn't it? Kids, if you can't play nicely...
Maybe I'm thinking of Munch... Or maybe Kill Team or Munchkin or something like that, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
well...
Let's not complain about it, because I haven't even played a game of 11th edition yet. So I don't know how well it's played.
It's so fun.
So to start, you should be downloading your faction packs, which is off the Games Workshop website. That gives you the updated force detachments and how much they cost, and then you have to decide your force disposition, and then you have to make sure you got your core rule books, but don't use the card indexes because those indexes are out of date because the abilities are wrong because they've been updated. But in order for you to get that, you need to access the app. Then you need your universal update pages as well. Maybe a Warhammer companion pack, and then also a Warhammer Indomitus events companion pack. There's just so much stuff.
And like I'm getting burnt out on painting, and then to be assaulted by all those words you just said, it's making me feel quite tired.
But it's okay because they've launched also the Warhammer Academy, which is an online resource for anybody who wants to build with confidence in their Warhammer skills. The site is now live.
Oh, I'm going to have a look.
You have to pay for that.
No, it says it's free.
I don't, that does not ring true with anything I know about Games Workshop.
Get started, it's free, it says.
I'm going to sign in with my Warhammer account. That's what I'm going to use. The one that I cancelled my Warhammer Plus subscription on.
Yeah,
it says,
I cancelled mine as well.
You can master the lore, you can build and paint your armies, and you can play your first games. Get started, it's free. It says that. Get started, it's free. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times on the page. I think it's free, guys. Wait, do I need to sign up? All you need to do is create a My Warhammer account and get started for free. How much does it cost to enroll? Nothing. It's completely free. Alright, it's free, guys. Just sign up.
And then you log on, it says, just as soon as you take out a subscription.
I'm signing in. We're doing this live. It wants to select my learning preferences.
It wants a card details just to check who you are. They're not going to charge you.
He's asking me, have you undertaken either the following programs, Battle Honours or Warhammer Alliance? Next, either of them.
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are.
There was a Battle Honours thing was to do with people new to the hobby, weren't they? And you had to do certain things and you got badges.
You did, yes, yeah.
Coins, was it?
Coins and bags and shit. It was all random stuff.
But you had to be new to the hobby because it'd be
spending a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it was all like rewards for spending a fortune. You know, like spend £200 on 4 pots of paint, and then
Yeah, but
actually it cost 2p to make.
Well, I'm greeted now by a "What interests you" screen. Have you got that far?
I'm at the How Warhammer Academy Works. Welcome to Warhammer Academy. Skip. Way confetti.
You select Magic the Gathering as what interests you.
Oh, there's painting combat patrols. There's a series. Oh, the videos. Yeah. lore gaming sets. There's lore collecting and lore, and they're all videos and stuff. I don't really know the point.
It's aimed at the newbies to the hobby, isn't it? It's to try and entice people in more.
Oh, it's cool because I put that I'm interested in Dark Angels, and now I'm being suggested painting the Dark Angels Combat Patrol.
Nice. I had Tyranids and Space Marines or Ultramarines.
Very good.
Yeah.
All know that Combat Patrol's crap.
Interesting. I'll have a little cruise around that later.
What I am most interested in is the starter sets have like really basic missions to play with a friend. I find those really useful for getting people into it that don't know how to play.
Yeah.
And I because we've got far too many models now. We don't need to buy those starter sets. I just want that booklet. And I've been into the Warhammer shop and said, like with Kill Team as well, I want the intro missions in that booklet. I don't necessarily need a kill team. And the guys, they're just like, no, we don't sell anything like that for beginners. You have to buy the £100 box set.
Yeah, which
eBay.
I suppose eBay's your best bet for it. But it's annoying that they're not catering to that need of like.
Just like how you go from having the model to play to all the stuff Joe said earlier.
Yeah, because I always thought as well, like, what if you don't want those armors in the starter set? What if you? Yeah. Because what they should really do is have a loadout option where you could order the starter set, but you get a selection, and you can say, you can choose. So you get like 5 armors and 5 armors, and then and you can sort of almost tailor make it yourself, and then it arrive with those armors in. So you might be like, actually, I want orcs and I want Tyranids. So you can select the list, or
I actually think that'd be a good idea.
Well, Games Workshop, we will be taking commission on that idea.
It looks
actually,
like
don't we know somebody who knows somebody? So maybe we should pass the message on.
We do, yeah.
Unfortunately, the connecting point hasn't made any introductions or anything though. So we know someone who happens to know somebody, and that is as far as it goes. We are not inside knowledge people. Yeah.
No, we are. There is a gate and there is a keeper, and we need to persuade the gatekeeper to let us in.
Please, we can be friends.
I think we could definitely win him over. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. So what have you guys been doing in terms of Warhammer? Because we didn't do Waffle and War last week.
We didn't, because the people on Terra were following some sort of big event.
Football.
What?
Football.
Wasn't worth missing Waffle and War, to be honest.
Hang on, wait for it. Where is it? Oh, it's not there. Hang on. No, wrong one. Was it worth waiting? Was it worth missing Waffle and War, Chris?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I'm happy now. I will shut up.
To answer your original question, I have got some Assault Terminators battle ready.
Nice. Well, not nice actually.
Not nice. I'm jealous. I want the claws.
Now, if you and Joe were to play a match and I film it, then I'd say it's nice. If we're playing, it's not nice.
I don't know how good they are, to be honest. I just really like the models, so I got them.
Yeah, I really like the models, and I haven't got them yet.
To overcome new model syndrome, you have to bring an entire army of new models, is what we found out, didn't we, Joe?
It's true. That is true.
I'm kind of working on it. I'm battling through my Deathwing.
Well, I don't know if I shared the news about my Defiler.
Which news?
Let's pretend that you didn't. And what do you mean, Defiler? What's a Defiler, Chris? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you asked. I have bought a Defiler, which is essentially a big boy Chaos model.
Hey,
Absolutely massive.
wow.
Oh yeah! So I can't wait to bring that along because I think that with a Malafiend on the table might be the answer for Joe's immense walkers and tanks.
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe not.
We will see. However, the thing with the Defiler is you can use it in a Death Guard army or a Chaos Space Marines army. And I do like that because for me, that's more value for money.
This is true. This is very true. Yes.
But unfortunately, Chris, you are going to have to buy another one just to paint them in the different colours.
Well, I mean,
Chaos.
I mean, I think you're right. What I did try and do with my Rhino was to basically paint a Death Guard panel on it. And then be like, so it could go between them. But I'm not sure if I'm keen on that anymore. I'm not sure I'm as happy with it years down the line.
I think stick to the Black Legion.
Yeah.
It'll look cool.
I'll keep it as Black Legion and then just bring it with my Death Guard army.
Yeah, if you wanted it to be slightly nurgly, then just paint some rust on it.
Yeah.
And some bogies.
Yeah, but maybe if I had to... the problem is Death Guard's it's a fun army, but it's quite limited with the models it's got for it.
Yeah.
So after a while, it gets very samey because you're like, yeah, I'm going to bring these and I'm going to bring like this very similar list every time. Sorry, Death Guard player. I know you might be getting angry at that.
Well, right down to the Plague Marines, they're monopose, aren't they?
Yeah, basically. So
I mean, sorry, Chris, go on.
So then, really, to try and get different ones, I'd buy all the specials.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, which and then annoyingly after that, then the kill team came out and it was all the specials. I was like,
yeah,
great.
But they are great models.
They are lovely models. Yeah, so at least with the Chaos Space Marines, there's so much more choice, which is really why I leaned into getting a Chaos Space Marine army.
So I'm just looking at the Terminator Assault Squad data sheet.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you because I want you to, don't want to spoil the surprise, but they seem alright.
I'm going to have a look. I was going down a rabbit hole looking at the old-fashioned Defiler. It looks hilariously bad by modern standards.
It really does, and
It reminds me of Toy Story.
It really does, yes, 100%.
Yeah. Doll's head on spider legs. It's massive Defiler, is that? I sent you pictures, didn't I? Stood with one of the Plague Marines standing on its leg.
You were stood next to it. You look tiny. Just quickly changing the thing. The one thing I don't like about 10th and 11th is the storm shields don't work anymore like they used to. They used to give you an invul save. Now they just change the wound characteristics of the model. I don't like that.
Oh.
That is all.
I'm guessing like a 3-up invulnerable save's a little bit overpowered. I don't know.
Well, the Termies have got a 4+ invul save, and then I thought it was a 3+ invul save with the shields on previous editions, but yeah, it says the bearer has wound characteristics of 4. I suppose that's a powerful Terminator. It's got 4 wounds instead of 3. Anyway,
I suppose it makes it harder to kill it, doesn't it? Because if it's already got the invul save, but like if it's already got the invulnerable save, there's no benefit to putting the shields on. So I guess the workaround is then.
Yeah, the shields, that wound characteristics it seems to be on all the shields anyway. Like I used to like being able to put a shield on a captain, for example, or somebody else. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't even realise that because I was looking at my Deathwing Knights data sheet and they don't mention the shields at all. I assume it's just incorporated into the main stat line.
Oh yeah, like when they've just done power weapon, which covers all of them. Yeah.
Because the Termi Assault Squad has 3 wounds and the Deathwing Knights have 4 wounds, so I assume that's the shield doing its job.
Maybe.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like they've got shields anymore, does it?
Yeah. They'll probably change it in a couple of years' time.
Oh, a new what do they call it? A new update to the rules next week.
Yeah. Guess what, guys? +3 in roll saves. We've heard your feedback. Another bitch. I haven't done anything Warhammer related for a couple of weeks, to be honest.
But have you been keeping up to date with the rumours?
No.
There is a rumour out there that Space Marine toughness is going up to 5.
Oh.
Ooh. That, I mean, are they then going to bump up like the Plague Marines toughness?
Well, this is the question, because Plague Marines need to have a higher toughness because they're Plague Marines, but Terminators are currently toughness 5, and it's all hinging off the fact that Orc boys have gone up to a toughness of 5.
Okay, so basically there's no benefit, because if they put one lot up, then they have to put everyone's up. You may as well not put anyone's up.
Completely agree.
So they did this, didn't they, in 9th edition, wasn't it? Where all the Space Marines got an extra wound, and the Death Guard got an extra wound, and Terminators got an extra wound or something. They just across the board, just up to everybody.
Yes. I think, I don't know, reading between the lines, because all these numbers are quite low still, but like if you start getting higher and higher, you can have slightly more differences between them. I think Space Marines in the lore are meant to be walking tanks, and then
I mean, they are pretty, yeah.
Death Guard is sort of mouldy, unkillable walking tanks.
I'll say, don't forget that Chaos Marines will be included in that Adaptus sort of.
Yeah, they should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, lore-wise, the Space Marines are like, yep, there's 1,000 normal soldiers here. Yeah, we'll just go kill them all. But there's 5, we'll just go wipe them all out.
Yeah, like one Space Marine can easily salvage a planet and save everybody. Not salvage, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely not represented. Like Imperial Guard versus a Chaos Space Marine.
Yeah.
So maybe they do need to fix that.
Okay, GW, you've got our permission. Do it.
We'll allow it on this occasion.
Oh, we need a soundboard noise that signifies our group approval. Well, that's well for now. There you
go. CBW.
I mean, I've always felt that some of the Tyranid models were very. I know that they're squishy, but I always felt their attacks were unnecessarily weak. And even with the Hormagaunts, Termagaunts, the little Raptor ones, even when you've got 20 of them rolling, hardly anything is going through, and they're supposed to be like, you know, tearing up stuff and eating through things, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe they need to relook at the whole thing. Let's just skip 11th and go to 12th.
We're already there.
Oh yeah, surprise!
That's what that update was. Yeah. No, I think I don't know how you make a game like this, so I can't really comment. But I would have said that you take the baseline as a standard squishy human, and get all the stats sorted for them, and then you've got a baseline of which to say, right, well, the Space Marines 10 times stronger or whatever.
Yeah.
Go from there.
How long has Warhammer been going for? When did the first Warhammer games start? They've had that long to figure this shit out.
I'm going to work 40 years.
5 days a week. 7.5 hours. That's a lot of time to sit around thinking about rules. Maybe that's why it's got so complicated.
So, the original franchise began in the summer of 1983.
Wow.
So they've had since 1983 to figure this shit out. Sorry, Warhammer 40k came out in September 1987. So it's the same age as me.
Wow.
So it's still a young spring chicken.
Thanks.
So it still can't do its times tables.
Well, I mean, that makes 2 of us, right? Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't done anything Warhammer. I haven't got anything really to talk about.
Well, let me take you
do the
by the
talking.
hand and tell you about a new model that's just been revealed.
I'm listening.
It's Mr. Nazdreg of the Bad Moons.
Oh yeah.
I'm very happy. Have you guys seen him?
The picture. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the. I honestly don't know where he fits in the hierarchy of the orcs. I think he's lower than Gazskull, which effectively means he's not like a Primarch, but he's like a chapter master. So he's the leader of the Bad Moons. So have to get him.
And what's your appeal to him? Is it the model itself? Is it where he fits within the lore and stories you've heard about him?
So I guess for me, because he's the leader of the army that I have, it's an automatic buy. So it is like Typhus coming out as a model, or or Calgar getting re-released as a Terminator. You just can't not buy him, can you, Joe?
Calgar for the 8th time. He was released in the 2nd edition, and his model looks stupidly cool. Like, it looks so shit, but it looks so good. Like, that to me represents what 40k was when I remember seeing it when I was a wee whippersnapper.
I'm gonna check that out right now. I mean, it looks very similar to the the Gravis version, doesn't it?
No, I'm talking about your orc, dude.
Oh, my orc. Oh, yeah. Yes. No, it's got that sort of nice, goofy aesthetic, I would call it. Yeah, I love him. Obviously, he's a Bad Moon.
Even with the flag, because you've told me before that you're not a big fan of models that sport their own flags.
I am not, because, well, I'll rescind what I said a little bit, because I am used to 3rd edition or 4th edition Warhammer, where the flags were like they came separately to the model. So you'd have like a plastic flag pole, and then the flag would be like a sticker that you fold back on itself and wrap it around that flagpole that you've just painted, and it'd look crap.
Okay.
These ones look great, even though they're a pain in the neck to paint. Yeah. So for the benefit of the listeners, this guy, he's kind of a mini Gazskull anyway. He's got a really mean-looking power claw. And then he's got a ridiculously boxy-looking shooter that's got a flamer on it, a Gatling cannon, and I think a teleport blaster on his head as well. So he, as we all know, Bad Moons are the richest orc war clan. That's because their teeth grow faster, and teeth is the currency of orcs. And so the Bad Moons are the flashiest of gits because they can buy more gear because they get more teeth.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in my only criticism of the model, as great as it is?
Go on.
I feel it looks too much like Gazgul. Like, it just looks like his model but smaller.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nothing wrong with it.
You feel like they've probably not put that much effort into actually designing a unique model.
I mean, they've definitely drawn inspiration from a model that already exists. But
what do you think the Games Workshop developers do?
I think it's Control and C, Control and V, and then just...
Whenever we've been to Warhammer World, a lot of their staff seem to just wander around and hang out with Bugmans.
Yeah, well, when we went, if you remember, I said I saw...
swallowed them out.
I said that I saw the main guy, you know, the bald guy with the beard that does all the talking. He walked past us, got a little bit starstruck, a little bit fanboy, and then I glared at him angrily because of what they're doing.
And there's a lot of, like... Games Workshop staff lanyards.
There was a load, wasn't there? Yeah.
All over the place. Like, and not even just in a mealtime, like you'd think, oh, lunch break. So I'm wondering, maybe they're spending too much time mucking about at Bugman's, chatting, and not enough time actually putting some work in. I'm calling them out. I'm drawing the line.
And he's like, Dave, you're supposed to be doing that new orc model, have you done it? No, yes, it's hang on. It's Gazgul. No, not Gazgul. It's He looks like him.
It's Gazgul-esque.
Joking aside, it's a cool looking model. It is awesome. I love the little sort of wolf pelt thing on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like how he's that awesome. He's standing on 2 rocks, and I like his feet. My question is, would you be sticking those bits of wood on his base because they actually look cool?
They do look cool, but
where
no.
do we buy them?
You go into your garden, just pick up some bits off the floor.
Going to the Warhammer World Shop. Hi, I wonder if you got any bits of wood I could use, like on your models.
They did used to do basic materials, didn't they, back in the day? You'd be able to buy bags of synthetic grass.
Yeah, because
Citadel.
Yeah, the grass tufts. I've still got some.
Yeah. Army paint.
Yeah, army paint do them.
You got to watch it at the minute because of the whole asbestos in some of the products.
Yeah.
God.
Worth it.
Worth it.
But yeah, no, I love the model. Can I ask your guys' opinion? Because the new 40k orcs, they've changed the skin colour. They did it last edition, or maybe even in 9th, but it's now a lighter green rather than the traditional orc green, which is what I paint mine as, because I use the standard paint recipe, which is Waffle and Skarsnik green, something like that. But it's a more, what's the word? It's kind of a bluer green, for want of a better term. This one's more of a yellowy green.
So what's the question? Do we approve or?
What's your thoughts on the skin colour of the new orcs compared to the old?
It is lighter. I prefer the darker green, the richer green.
So,
I could give you my theory as to why it's lighter.
To sell a different paint.
No, actually, it is. It makes complete sense to me. They're on a different planet, and the sun isn't as strong, so they're not getting as tanned.
I mean, not bad.
So the one thing I did notice the other day with the Orc Boys is actually the Orc Boys are different coloured greens. So on the first image, the bottom right one is a darker green than the one on the left. That's more like a pale green. The one in the middle looks more like a fungusy green. Whether that's the way they've took the photos, but on each model looks like a slightly different coloured green to each other. And I assumed that was what they were doing.
Well, like different, with different races and.
Well, they're fungus as well, obviously, but aren't they all like essentially clones of themselves or something? I know the fungus spores, but
And why are they different colours?
I don't know.
I think we should go with tan. Different planets, different tans.
Okay. Well, I can tell you what the original reason for the different skin colours was, and it is the older the orcs get, it means that they've survived fights because they just fight. So the more fights they win, the bigger they get, and the darker their skin gets. So old-fashioned lore, Gazskull should have the darkest green skin.
Yeah, because he should be older and more battle-hardened.
Okay. And all of the grots should be the palest green, and then the boys are somewhere in between.
Photoshop have failed to recognise their own lore.
I agree.
Now, if you do paint some orc boys, can you paint some bikini tan lines? I think that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
Just to be consistent with Chris's lore.
Yeah, I'm like, aha, I knew it.
Yeah, they're very cool looking models, though, the orcs.
They are.
I always think the orcs are the most fun, imaginative, sort of like, like race car. Like they're a bit more silly, but fun silly.
Yeah, and they are fun to play as because I can't remember. Have you both used my orcs to play with, or I can't remember?
I think I might. I've definitely used them in kill teams.
And it just puts you in a mindset of you don't really care what's happening as long as you're just being a nuisance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run up the board and just Yeah.
Throw lots of stuff at people and just see if something hits.
Yeah.
Don't need to have too much strategy. You just go, they're orcs. I can do what I want.
Exactly. It's all good.
All good in the hood.
Well,
I said
sounds-
go on.
I was going to say, it sounds like we should probably call it there because we're clutching at straws for things to say.
How about them politics, eh?
The politics of orcs?
It's I smash, right?
Absolutely. All right.
Good. Right.
I think we were a safe place to tie it up.
Nice.
Fine by me. Short and sweet, nice and orky. A good one.
Nice, good orky. With 10 lines.
Like, subscribe, tell your mums, and
Move the troops. Goodbye.